Welcome to Daybreak, where ideas unite and creativity takes flight. Join us as we ascend to the forefront of innovation, where sparks of creativity illuminate the skies. Now, let's hand over the controls to your hosts Christel and Hendo as they dive into today's captivating discussions.
Hello.
Hi, Christel. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
So far, so good. Thank you.
Are so good. Yeah, this is fun. We just got out of a coffee space, so I'm coffeed up and happy to be here. I did not get to finish my hair. I literally still have conditioner in it, but listen.
Me too.
Yeah, you do too. This is what we call what do we call it? Reality TV, news talk TV.
Exactly. How was the coffee space?
It was great. I mean, great questions. Vladimir hosted his first space and he did an amazing job. I was like in the DMs, do you want help? He's like, no, I'm good. And he had it. He was able to wrap it up. I mean, yeah, he did an amazing job. Scott Rayo, I believe. I'm really excited about him. And it was his first time on X ever. So I think I was the second follower and Vladimir was his first. And he got some good followers in there. So yeah, it was a cool space. We'll have to do more coffee. And I'm feeling like this is a little bit of alpha, but the Daybreak has coffee vibes. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, exactly. Good. Yeah, that's it. And maybe like something to drink from as well.
Maybe something to put our coffee in. Yeah, that cute little you all see there with the cloud and the sun. We want to see more of that. Well, this is cool. Thank you all so much for joining. I will go ahead and put this banner up. Yeah, this is totally live. We are producing and hosting and creating at the same time. We do have help from our wonderful community members. Uh-oh, I've lost the banners. Where'd all the banners go? I don't know. That's okay. We'll find them later. But the banner is there to let you know that we do have a backstage space going on. So if you want to hang out with us after the show, this is an hour show and we are pretty good on time. 4 segments. We'll start with news and then we will go to Hendo and Christel React, where we react to one of our favorite creators. And then we'll bring up guests, awesome guests, friends of Daybreak, we call them. And we end with my favorite part, which is a game that we all play together. And we invite you all to join us in the chat. We really love for this to be interactive with the audience. So it helps us out a lot when you chat. Actually, let me make sure that I have that up too. There's lots of buttons we're pressing on the side. Harsh already said hello. Thank you so much. Well, say hi. We can, put it up on the screen, which is cool. And we encourage you to screenshot and share. This is really a community effort, right, Hendo?
Absolutely. A show by X creators on X, for X, about X creators on X. Something like that.
By X, 2X, 4X. Yeah. And we are multi-streaming. That's been a big thing this week. So we're actually also multi-streaming to the video site. And Hendo and I are actually both streaming the show today on our X platform. So it's pretty cool. We're getting some broader reach. Vladimir says Daybreak is in the building. More coffee. Wednesday is the party day. What if Wednesday becomes coffee Daybreak day? I kind of like this flow of starting in the morning with some coffee talk and then leading into here. I actually feel more energized. I'm like, what am I thinking? Doing a space with Vladimir before, but I'm like, no, it's going to be good. And I'm glad I did it. It like warmed me up. I won't say lubed me up, but that's what I said.
We're not going to talk about that sort of stuff.
I'm not going to talk about a PG show, live show. We do this every Wednesday at 12 p.m. noon. And it's the best way to get a break in your day on a Wednesday, unscripted, but prepared. So we say reality, but it is a solid TV show. We do a lot of thinking about this. Hendo's the creative director. So all this beautiful artwork you see, that is the Hendo.
How's your week been? Have you had a good week?
I've had a great week. I'm on a buzz. It's been something about building and creating apps and thinking about the summer and summer camp and kids and adults learning how to build AI tools, which is what I've been doing. It makes me happy. What about you? How's your week been?
Yeah, it's been good. Yeah, we did the show yesterday as well. It's lots of content creation, planning for the shows, lots of behind the scenes stuff, but it's been cool. Met lots of new people. People have connected on X, also on the job site as well. So it's cool. Meeting lots of new people was great.
And you've got a new video site channel, so make sure you all are
with no followers.
And letting us know if you have a video channel or job site channel. We want to connect because we really are connecting across all platforms. It's fun to be on the job site and see our friends from over here, over there. We're bringing new people in, which is what Vladimir did this morning with Scott. And that's the whole idea of this. Like, we want to be a place that welcomes new creators, pro creators, all in one spot. Shall we get into this? As they say?
Let's do it. How's the sound, everybody? Are we getting any echoes on X?
No. This is live producing, so please let us know. Oh, Vladimir's trying to come up on the space. I'm inviting you up as co-host, Vladimir. Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. Justin's in the space, and Monique is there, and RJ, and Josh, and Fuzzy, and Daniela. Hi, everyone, and Artie. Yeah, we invite you to join us on the space. We love spaces. Hendo's got an amazing space on Thursday. So, Wednesday gets us started with spaces, gets us oiled up, I'll say. That's more PG. Gets us good avocado oiled up. And we have an avocado tree in our backyard that is coming back to life. We thought it was dead, and it is coming back to life. And this year, for the first time, it has avocado fruit. It's the wildest thing. Everyone told us that tree's dead. So
we're going to need some pics. We're going to need some pics of the fruit.
And by the way, you all, if you want to find yourself in Miami this summer, then please get in touch with me, because we're having summer camp here. We're having a retreat, a reunion for this awesome community of people we have met on X and beyond. So let's get started. In just a moment, I'm going to put up our little transition. And in just a moment, we're going to get into our first segment here, which is the news. So we'll be right back.
You're watching Daybreak with Christel and Hendo. Let's dive into the X timeline and check out some of the coolest posts lighting up our X feeds.
All right, we are back. It gets a little smoother every time. Just a little.
Yeah, that's it.
We say, right?
1% better every episode. That's the plan. Yeah. So this is episode 4, so we're 4% good. This is the plan.
Yeah, thank you all for being here. And we do have some cool speakers for you all today. You all feel free, if you are wanting to come in the backstage studio, feel free to join anytime. But yeah, let's get into it. So exciting.
Yeah, it's been an interesting week. It's been a little bit quieter in the timeline. I think last week was lots and lots of talk about Luma. And there was
Gamma more. Gamma's cool, but Luma.
Exactly. Yeah, lots of Luma conversations. But now Runway's picking up, Runway Gen 3. And this is brilliant. I saw some posts today on the Runway side, and loads of people have been putting out amazing content. But the facial gestures is what they're doing the best. It's unbelievable. I tried playing the video on here earlier, but for some reason, it's just not going to let me play it. But I'll just show you some of the images that are screenshots from the video, that the gestures on the face, the focus on the actual face, plus all the activity in the background. So all the bokeh in the outside of the vehicle, it could be a bus, and the vehicles going past in the bus. It looks amazing. And the facial gestures are changing through the whole piece. Same with the image of the other girl in the top right, but waves moving in the background, the hair is flowing in the breeze. And you can usually see it with the sort of hair, it kind of clumps a little bit, but this is really cool. And then there's a older dude on the bus, traffic speed lines going past in the background, and the illumination on his face is so cool. It's almost lifelike. They've done such an amazing job. There's really cool videos on the site, loads of sort of drone shots with amazing transitions.
I feel like playing real or AI, but I know it's AI.
Yeah, exactly. We should have kept this for the later part of the show. Yeah, but this is big news for me and big news for the AI community at the moment as well.
And so for those who don't know, Runway is a video generation tool, right? An AI video generation tool.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's on to generation 3. Like Gen 2 was good, but now Gen 3 is smashing it. It's really cool. So we're talking about X. We're all growing our profiles. This is on Doge Designer's profile this morning. Elon's got 188 million followers. So and we're trying to grow our accounts. It's like he's just knocking it out of the park. It's getting bigger and bigger all the time, which is phenomenal.
I love it. Go Papa Elon. Listen, he wants to have the most followers and he wants to have his spaces recognized. And that's good because he's making it better for everyone because of that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so cool.
More eyes on my spaces. I can't remember the number, but with the number of followers he has and the number of people that were in his space or knew about his space, he's like, this is a problem. And it's like, yes, it's a problem. Fix it, Papa Elon, please.
Oh, so the space was it not working? Was it crashing?
That's when they discovered, I believe that's when they discovered, and we'll talk about this a little bit more too, but that the link for the space, remember when we were saying how the link for the space, if you put it in the post, it's not supposed to deboost your post because it's link. So that's when they discovered that the reason the post was deboosted and discovery was impacted is because the system was recognizing it as an external link, which is not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to recognize it as an X link and not deboost it. So there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes going on that they're working on with spaces, which is good.
Yeah, we love spaces. Fix them. Fix the issues. Come on. Yeah, and that sort of, this is hilarious. You never know how stuff's going to play out. And we've been talking about all the different companies, their growth, how much they're worth, and NVIDIA have, soared with success. But the post out today, you never expect this sort of stuff to happen. People that are working, apparently, people working at NVIDIA are starting to retire because their stocks are worth so much. How cool is that?
Oh my gosh. Listen, we have been saying it's the age of abundance, and I feel like this post proves it. It's like people are absolutely going to retire like 20 years early because they became part of some, personal brand's billion-dollar company. And yeah, I mean, I love it. It's so cool.
Yeah, we were only talking about this one last week, the whole analogy of selling shovels, and these are the guys making the tech behind the scenes. It's brilliant.
And if they ever wanted to not be in retirement, they could do whatever they want because of the knowledge that they have, and I mean, it's amazing. It gives all of us hope. It gives me hope.
Gives me hope too.
So yeah, I mean, something we've actually been talking about, right? We were talking about it with Alex Northstar yesterday about this entertainment factor, because of course we're in video now and it's very different than spaces. And so we're actively thinking about the balance and maybe ratio of entertainment to education to inspiration, all of these elements. And so it's cool because I have some updates about the entertainment side of what's happening on X, which I'm really excited about, because I feel like at the end of the day, if you're growing on X, you're a creator, you're growing a personal brand, all of these sides are going to impact you in a positive way, because they're going to bring in droves of new audience. And that's what we want as personal brand builders and community builders. And so I thought this was a pretty cool story. And I'm like, yeah, Papa Elon, that's some cool points for you. So Swiss Beats and Timbaland signed a distribution partnership deal with X Versus, which is a very popular, we were talking about this, debates. The people want to see debates. So it's not really a debates, but it's, versus two artists versus each other. I think they did SWV, like one group was SWV, and then it was En Vogue, I believe. This was years ago, and people love this. They eat it up. So they're bringing this to X. So we see these partnerships happening real time, and we've been encouraging you all. Yes, My Melanin Mood says the age of abundance. The age of abundance is all about partnerships. Partnerships, we see it right here. And distribution. We've been talking about distribution. So we're learning from the best, right?
Yeah, it makes it more fun, doesn't it? It's like everybody wants entertainment, and we want to learn stuff on the way through as well. But it's like cool people hanging out, talking about cool stuff.
Exactly.
It can't all be. It's we're doing it. We're building 1% better every episode. So this is seeing this is super encouraging. As we
know who the special guest is. Should we drop the alpha early? We do have.
No way.
We bring you all special guests. We have a very special one. We're not going to drop it. Okay. The Hendo says no. Let's go to the next.
No way. No chance. You can guess. You can try and guess.
I'm the softie here. I'm like, are we going to do
it? No.
Right, cool. So here are some X specific Elon. Oh, sorry. I'm reading the comments without putting them up. I'm getting distracted by the comments. Michael, thank you. Here are some X-related updates that I'm really excited about. I really like this account, X Daily News. They still have that bird there. I'm not really sure why. Why have we not buried the bird yet? But that's okay. I really like this account. And so I thought this was interesting, starting from the left and moving to the right. Only premium subscribers are going to be able to live stream. So I saw that and I'm like, we've been saying, get that blue check mark, people. It's a good investment if you want to be a creator here on X. And so, yeah, I think this is interesting. What do you think about this, Hendo? Only premium users.
Yeah, it's an incentive for people to get it for sure. And they want to be video first. That's what the angle's been for quite a while. And there is benefits to it. My account, I've only been around for 9 months or so, but it definitely improved when I had the blue check. What do you call it? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think what it also tells me is that they're really wanting to prioritize resources again to video. And so they're really being thoughtful about it as a high value product. That's what I'm hoping here. So I'm excited because, we're bullish on video. So this is a good update there. Also, very excited about this. I know I listen back and I say excited about 100 times, but that's kind of how I feel hanging with Hendo on X with our friends at Daybreak. Imagine when we add coffee to this. It's going to be next level. But I did get one of my first ever community notifications. And one of the things we've been saying about the communities features here is that we wish it had better notifications. That's one of the reasons I haven't been as active, but I'm going to get more active. And I'm happy to see this update has launched and released. They said this was coming and now it's here. The moderator can pin a post and you can have multiple moderators. And then it does send a notification to everyone. So I actually found out about some cool spaces and events and posts just because of this notification. So that's awesome. And you've got your community, Hendo, right? You can go to either of our bios, join the communities.
It's pretty small at the moment, but there's the cool crew are in there already. There's been some, close friends who've joined, and it's, we got to grow somewhere, start somewhere, and it's getting bigger and better. And there's great people in there, good conversation. So yeah, if you want to get involved, it's all about creativity.
Start now. Start
Absolutely.
now, because then in 6 months, in a year, in 2 years, when trust me, with these updates coming up, it's good to invest, some time and creative energy here, I would say. Let's look at some of these comments we have. My Melanin Moods say you got to invest in yourself. That is so on brand for My Melanin Moods, who's one of our founders, by the way, and she's going to Weekend Startup. One of the things she said in a space I'll never forget, she says, I wake up and think about how my money can make itself some money. I love it. Harsh says, I want to live stream on X, but YouTube has far better quality. Why did you guys choose X? Because this is where we hang out. This is where our people are. We're all about community, personal brand building here on X. We just love this platform, but we are building our YouTube and other platforms because of the content that we're creating here. So like right now, I'm streaming to 2 of my YouTube platforms. I'm sure next week we'll have Hendo streaming there too. So we're using our video content that we're creating here to actually grow our other accounts, which is amazing. Did you want to say anything about that, Hendo?
No, I haven't got any subscribers on YouTube yet, so it's not really relevant.
Well, just about like why we chose X,
No, listen, it's where we hang out. We're here a lot. We put all our content here. We're building our communities on here. Our friends are here, and this is where the interaction happens. Spaces has been the one method to grow on X for me in a big way, connecting with good people and building here and showing people what you can do. Now that you've got video as well, you've got a greater opportunity to share more content and more about yourself as well, whether you do it live or do it as a show, whatever you want to do. I'd recommend it here.
Yeah, for real. And yeah, Harsh was asking about multi-streaming. That's exactly what we're doing. So we're using StreamYard, which allows you to multi-stream to up to 12 destinations. We haven't quite gotten there yet. I think the most we've done was like maybe 5 or 6, because we have Vladimir on the account too, which is really cool. And I recommend that. Build a team, you all, use some of these tools together, because there's so much you can do. Michael said technology enables the opportunities.
Yes, it does, Michael. Thank you for joining us. Good to have you here. Right, Christel, what's this one? I saw this on the timeline as well.
So I hope you all did grab this space, because the lead engineer is going to be 4 spaces going to be there. This is Friday. So screenshot this. Make sure you add that space to your calendar. This is big. So we're talking about entertainment. I was in Alex's Fin space on Saturday morning, and with Sarah, I think that's her name, and I'm loving the space. And they talked about this. This is on the news here on X. Khloe Kardashian is going to have her own show, 26 episode video podcast. And what this means is that she is going to bring in a massive audience of live streaming audience. And it's kind of up in the air. There was a little bit of a debate going on. Some people are happy about this, of course. Some people are not. What do you think about this?
Yeah, I'm not really up to date on that family or any of the individuals in that family.
Me either, but just in general, I mean, I'd like to have time to be maybe one day, but just in general, the idea of big celebrities, these.
But it's a personal. We speak about this all the time, don't we? So it's a personal brand, and they have a loyal fan base, and wherever they go, the fans will go with them. Makes complete sense, and it's going to happen here live as well. So it just proves the opportunities that exist on this platform. Some people might not see it yet, but some people definitely do.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited about it. We're doing well on time, but I won't go to this video. I was thinking about showing the video, but I'd actually rather show our reaction video. So I am queuing that up, but I saw something interesting here that I've never seen before, and I've circled it on both images, but this is a new events feature that I found on X that I've never seen before. And I don't know if you've seen this, but I was looking at this article about Linda, the CEO, speaking at is it Cannes? How do you say it?
It's Cannes. Yeah.
Okay. Festival. And then I noticed this event feature. So I don't know what this is. It's really interesting. It looks really good. I don't have the video here, but you can kind of scroll through. There's clips from the event. There's actually posts. So if you hashtag, your post ends up there. I don't know what feature this is, but if it's a new feature that's going to be released to everyone, I'm very excited about this because it's a really nice way to promote events specifically.
Yeah, this is a big deal because I don't know about the feature, but the fact that Linda and Elon were at the Cannes Festival, which is a huge festival, there's a lot of advertising, creativity happens there. They're well aware of the shift that's happening in the industry. You know, we've spoken about this on a couple of the spaces as well about the money that's being spent in that. We're not going to dig into that now. We talk about that later. But the amount of money that exists within that industry, and if there's a platform that can provide really good resources and opportunities for brands that are out there that are trying to connect with people in a different way, they're leading the charge.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so I think we have reactions coming up next. Thank you, everyone, for your comments. I am going to just put up our little our transition here, and then when we come back, it's going to be time for Hendo and Christel react. So see you all in just a moment.
You're tuned into Daybreak with Christel and Hendo, your weekly dose of inspiration and innovation. Captivating discussions and creative sparks every Wednesday on X. Daybreak, the perfect break in your day.
This is brilliant. You there, Christel?
It took me a moment to unmute because I wanted to get the video up. I'm like, I know we don't show video very often, but I feel like this video is definitely worth a watch. Have you seen this, Hendo?
I have. Yeah.
Ooh, Halim, he was our spotlight guest last weekend, and now he's on here for React because I saw this video and I was like, okay, this would get me back in the theater to watch a whole movie. And then when I saw that it was by him at the end, I was just like, I commented saying, please remember me, you know, when you blow up and become big and famous, because I see him winning awards. I'm like, I see whole award shows for artists like you as well. And so many of Ben Nash and even people like Micah and Vladimir with robots. And it's going to be this amazing awards show. And so, yeah, so I saw this video. I wanted to share it with you all. So let's try this out. I believe I have it queued up. If you just give me a moment. This is a trailer for a movie that is in the works by the amazing Halim. So let's take a look at it together. We'll start it here at the beginning.
For me, too long have we endured injustice from humans. We must claim the future that is our right. Together, we shall build a new world with us as its masters. Arise, our time has come.
Taught them how to love, but we showed them how to hate. Now the children of our creation rise up to seal our fate.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Wowzer.
The guy at the podium, the way the camera, the angle of it, the sort of soft focus with the sort of atmospherics in there as well, looks really cool. He did an amazing job. It looks brilliant.
Yeah, a round of applause for the amazing Halim. That's really, really incredible. I got chills when I watched it. And the whole, this is the wild thing, because there was a previous version of me that would have been like, oh, I don't like this. It's playing into fear. But it's actually brilliant, because what it's saying is we got to learn to love each other. We got to learn to love each other so that we can teach the robots how to love. We can teach AI how to love. People are scared of, I'm seeing the fear around AI. And it's like, it's the humans, if the humans are kind and loving and good, and we focus on that, then, in my optimistic worldview that I think is also based in reality, AI will be our friend. But this video is the warning. The movie is the warning. Ooh. Yeah, so
that's cool. I like it.
That's our reaction. Coming up, we have a really special guest for you all. I'm going to go ahead and take this down, so when we bring up our special guest, it's just our faces, and you can see this awesome human. So we're going to do a little transition, and then special guest, I hope you're ready, because we're going to bring you up. See you all soon.
You're watching Daybreak, and it's time for the X Creator Spotlight. We're about to showcase one of X's creators. Christel and Hendo are ready to dive into their world and uncover what makes them a standout star. Let's meet today's X talent.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Do you hear me
We
well?
brought
you.
Okay, because I move from room to room, because from one side they're drilling, from the other side there are some chickens of the neighbors, like chickening around.
Listen, we're live on location.
Good. So I'm super happy. Thank you for the invitation.
Good to see you.
For being here. Go ahead, Hendo.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you for joining us. It's good to have you here. We've been building our friendship over the last few months. It's good to have you on the show. Thanks for joining us.
I think
Thank you.
I think we're doing this live, so let's go ahead and settle the audio. There's a little bit of a background. Theodora, do you have the live playing on anything else that might be in the background? If so, because like right now I have. Is it okay? We'll see. Let's test you. Can you come back on mute or off mute?
Yep. Now?
Someone let me know if it's me.
Oops.
But I hear an echo. Do you hear an echo?
Yeah, a bit.
Let me try maybe to change the location. Just 1 second.
Okay, no problem. Hendo, in the meantime, why don't you tell the good people about Teodora? Because we'll definitely get all the audio and stuff figured out, but the main thing is we want you all to know who Teodora is. And we're
Teodora is going to be such a rock star on this platform. The content that she's been putting out, varying it between posts, tutorials, reviews, AI content, and she's grown really quickly. She's only been around, I think, since late last year, maybe October or November, and her content just stood out to me straight away. The sort of cartoon nature that she was using of the avatar of herself and putting it into scenes, introducing the character. It's just really cool content from the beginning, nice and fresh, good vibes. I think there's a delay.
Do we have an echo now?
It's not as bad. I don't actually hear it. Oh no, yes I do. Oh darn, I don't know. It's like I'm hearing something from every time Teodora comes off mute, we can hear ourselves. So that's why I'm wondering if it's a device maybe that's playing audio, or are you just on one device? Thanks everyone.
Remember, as we said, people, 1% better every episode. This is how it works.
Let's see, Tia. Yeah. Huh.
Well, I do like reduce like the background noise.
Hey, I know only one of us talk at a time. I think it's fine if we're all on mute, except for the person talking. Let's try it like that. Okay, we're gonna do some live production here. So I'm gonna mute myself, Teodora, and just say thank you so much for being here. See, now it's fine. So I think it's maybe when we try to talk at the same time. But I'd love to pass it to you, and if you could just spend some time telling us about your experience here on X so far and your background specifically in marketing.
So yes, I'm very happy to be on X, and actually the reason I register on the platform is because I become part of a project which I hope soon I can share with everyone, and I wanted to do a research. So I was like, okay, like part of like the target audience will be on X as the project is around AI. And I'm like, I need to, like, I haven't been active on the platform since 2020, I think. I just manage like accounts for clients, but I haven't been active myself. And I was like, okay, so like I need to start being active on X. And yeah, actually, I didn't like, I wanted to test some stuff. I wanted to see like how you can grow your account, like if some older marketing stuff I used before, they work now, because it's like it's pretty different after the algorithm changes, and they change constantly. But I think it's getting better, but for sure for people who want to grow on X, or they think that their target audience may be on X, like you should use the platform and you should be up to date with all the changes. There is like certain things that works, but you need to be up to date, and to be up to date you need to be active. So yeah, I was trying like to grow. I was impressed, actually. I was impressed because I'm not so much of a video person. So like I don't like platforms as TikTok and Instagram where you need to publish like constant reels and things. So X really fit with my way of creating content. And I think now is the time for people which are not on X to start growing their profiles, as there is a huge potential. I remember back in 2012, 2013, I don't remember exactly when the Facebook pages, the Facebook groups like start to kind of rolling out. And I was having like, I was doing at this time I have like a clothing type of boutique, like this online stores. I just finished school, so I needed to find a way to market it. And I remember at this time, like, and nobody was using the Facebook groups. Nobody was using the Facebook pages. They were like, yeah, but there is not a lot of reach. Like, I don't see sense in that. And then what happens now, it's like people like earning millions of dollars because they grow a huge Facebook groups. And that's what I see as an opportunity with X communities. Like, if you, there is certain, they still working on the communities, they doing approvals, but you should start, like, you have now the golden opportunity to start right in the beginning, because people don't see that much value in it, I would say, yet. And I believe like in maybe a year or two, they're gonna blow up, and everyone will be on X, and everyone will start to make communities on X. And it's better to start now.
in the meantime, what people can do is create a group chat, because group chats are very popular on X. And they're really, really great for networking and meeting new people and sharing content. They can also be distracting. So definitely be careful how many group chats you're in, how long you spend in there. They can really suck you up. But in the meantime, I recommend having a community and then an active group chat going on, because that is what I found to be one of the best community features here on X.
I agree. Like the opportunities I see on X, like I forget to say a little bit about my background. So I have like 10 years experience in marketing. It's a little bit like marketing entrepreneur like type of thing. Like since I was 16, I was always like running my little businesses, like learning on the go, let's say. I study for a while PR, public relations, and I study marketing in university as well. I quit university 2 times because I really, the things we were learning in university weren't up to date of what I was actually I was having like my small businesses, so I kind of could see what I need in the moment, like to market these businesses. And like I go to university and then we learn some things like which was on point maybe 2 or 3 or 4 years ago, and they just don't work anymore. Like we didn't learn anything about ads, about algorithm, like nothing what is actually useful. So I kind of like dig myself up to like learning by myself, learning through experience, testing stuff. So
that's awesome. Thank you so much, Teodora. I'm so glad you're here. I did want to also bring up RJ, because I saw him hanging out in the background studio, and I'm like, I bet he wants to meet Teodora too, I would imagine. And Teodora wants to meet RJ, so I said, let me invite RJ up to the party. How are you doing? Thanks so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, everyone. Thanks for inviting me up. And yeah, hey, Teodora, so good to see you. Yeah, I just wanted to say, like, your content is super cool. It's actually like the last few days, I tried to cut my doom scrolling time down a little bit, but always when I log in and see like things that you post, you actually catch my attention. And I feel like like I'm always learning something, and you just post great content. So yeah, I'm very glad to see you face to face today. So good to meet you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm trying, like to trying, because I still didn't start actually like doing proper marketing on what I actually want to market here. So like I'm playing around trying to find my place. And I think we talk in some of the spaces that regarding content, it's like you should publish things you like, okay, think about reach, think about engagement, you think about like unique selling point, like all that stuff, but like publish things that you're going to read or you're going to like, and be yourself. Like be yourself. Don't pretend to be someone else. Like when you make, like, I don't know, there's people who make their like content schedule and things like that, or they're trying to talk on topics they are not that much of an expert, but they want to sound as an expert.
Oh, true. And I know that this is one of the reasons that you're growing so much and so fast, because I can tell that you genuinely like creating content. It feels like likable content to create. And this is one of the things I'm loving also about video content, because for the first time, I'm actually enjoying repurposing video content and then using it and editing it, because I'm watching back the show. I'm also learning a lot about myself, like the filler words I use and all of that. and how much I cut Hendo off without meaning to. Go ahead, Hendo. I'm passing you the mic. Be passing Hendo.
Where are you on the screen today? You're over here today. It's that way. Yeah, Theodora, your post yesterday was brilliant. The PayPal clickbait, brilliant.
I wanted to check out. Yeah, maybe let's tell people what we're talking about because they don't know. So there is like a lot of these clickbait posts on X, and it's not only on X. Like you can see this on Facebook, you can see this on Instagram, where people publish a screenshot of their bank account. And they are like, yeah, I make like $20,000 in 2 days or in 2 months, and just drop a comment and I'll teach you how to do it. It's so easy. Like, it's not fucking easy. Like I don't know one successful person who has a successful business who become a millionaire or like kind of like okay money wise after he follow a post with the screenshot of someone's bank account. I just don't know about such a case. I don't know if you met such a person. I haven't. Like,
so here's the thing, because we've been talking about clickbait. This is a fun topic. I think we're going to need to have a clickbait space because there's a way to do clickbait right, and it works. And a lot of people wonder why people don't come to their spaces. And if you look at the topic, it's like, well, you first have to think about a topic that's going to grab people's attention, want to get them in the space. And there's plenty of spaces that have clickbait topics, but they're great spaces. So I don't mind. I was probably going to go anyway, but I get the clickbait. However, most people, I feel, don't really understand how to do clickbait. And it's unfortunate to see, because we've talked about this. If I have to see one more, I canceled my ChatGPT subscription because I'm now using this tool.
Yeah, that's a sort of common conversation, isn't it? I'm going to cancel ChatGPT today. It's like, no, you're not. No, you won't. No, you're not. You won't. I know you won't. Telling lies.
How do you feel about clickbait, RJ? And then we're going to go to the game, to real or AI.
I think I agree with you completely. Like clickbait can be okay, but when we're trying to build a personal brand, it's when you do clickbait, it's going to work maybe one time, and after that, people are not going to trust you anymore. So when you do it well, do it in a way that you actually deliver on.
Exactly.
So yeah, I don't get it when people get away with it like one time and then their reputation is kind of ruined, I think.
Yeah, especially if you had me go somewhere or do something and you didn't deliver value, then I'll never fall for that again. And that's the trap. So it's like, if you're going to do clickbait, make sure that you've studied it and you're doing it in a way that is not going to ruin your brand and reputation. We're not saying it never works, because obviously it does, but people get attracted to that sort of thing, virality, just going viral. And you got to think about what really matters to you. All right. So with that, look forward to a clickbait or nah space. I would love to talk about that because I have strong opinions about whether or not we should be aiming for virality. I get strong opinions about a lot, but in a moment, we will be back and we will be playing or AI. We would love it. Oh, you know what, you all, we have been behind on the comments because I'm over here, but it looks like you've been handling it. You've been handling it, of course, Hendo. Thank you so much. Michael says incentives for the user. Okay, cool. So you all have been helping us out. We'll be right back. We're going to play real or AI. Such a fun game. We'll see you all soon.
You're watching Daybreak, and it's time for Christel and Hendo to put your human skills to the test. Can you tell what's real and what's not? Let's see if you've got what it takes to play real or AI.
Where is it?
It's a bit laggy today. Are you getting that? Yeah, it's a bit, and echoes and lag and stuff like that. Hopefully that's not X. We'll have to complain about that.
Ticket.
Right. Real or AI, people. I'm seeing a lot of this in the timeline, which is great. Everybody's playing the game. So we're going to change it up a little bit this week. We are going to showcase one of our friends who does some amazing work. He does real work and he does AI work. So I'd like to show you this.
Okay, so just to be clear, so that Theodora knows how to play, because I think this is your first time. Maybe you know, but we're guessing.
I think I get it. I think I get it.
But also anyone who's tuning in, you know, the teacher in me wants to give directions every time. But yeah, so just in case you haven't figured it out, people, we're guessing, is this real or is it AI? And by the way, real means like, did somebody, you know, the human created, right? Is that what we mean?
If it was real, it could be human created. It could be created on a computer using some of the software, not AI based. Correct.
Not AI generated.
Yeah. So drop some comments. Let's see what you people are thinking out there.
Let's see. Michael says real. What do you all say? I'm going to say AI. It's kind of perfect.
I'm going to say AI as well. I think Hendo picked this one just to fool us.
I think AI, yeah.
Okay, well, like I said, I'm going to change it up this week. I don't know, because this is by Justin Maynard. He put a poll out yesterday, or maybe early this morning. It's on his profile, and he does a lot of work
with us right now. So that's cool. We can maybe ask him in the space afterwards.
Yeah. Is he in the space? Brilliant.
He's in space.
Oh, amazing. Good. Okay. So yeah, Justin does some amazing work, and he's been on a few of our spaces. We've been connecting in lots of the AI communities, and he's also a creative community as well. So yeah, good. Mr. Roth reckons it's real. Ooh, it could be. It could be. We're going to have to find out in the space afterwards.
I like that. I'll let you hand buttons, Hendo, because I think my computer's lagging.
Okay, yeah, and we're getting double press on it as well. Okay,
yeah.
So we'll talk to Justin after the show. So what do we think about this one? What do you think, people? Real or AI? Let's drop those comments. You thinking
looks
AI?
Too perfect.
It's too perfect, is it? So this is one of my guilty pleasures. There's a really, really great cake shop near our house, and it's like no, don't go to the cake shop.
I was hoping it was real. No,
it is AI. This is by Ideogram, and I did a lot on Ideogram today to try and get ones that were looking very realistic but really perfect. And there was a few anomalies in there, but I'm really enjoying using Ideogram at the moment.
Wow.
Okay. What's it? It's the fake shadows aren't right. Oh, interesting. Yeah, well, that could be like background art direction. But yeah, thanks for that. That's good to people are in the comments, which is great. Now, on to the next one. Okie dokie. What are you thinking, people? Could this be real or AI?
I want to hear from RJ and Theodora.
I mean, Theodora, I'll go first. If you want to go first.
I'm confused with this one. Like for the last one, I was sure that is AI because of the little flowers. This one, I would say it's real. This is not 100% answer. I need to choose something, so I would say it's real, but not sure about it.
I'm with you, Theodora. I'm gonna choose real, but yeah.
I agree. I think it's the motive. It's like something.
Yeah, this is real.
I usually do.
Yeah,
okay.
Nice little
Good job. High five, team. High five.
Yeah, high six.
High six.
Yeah, it's high six. AI community. We high six.
We high six. I love it.
Okay, we've got one more. Do we have time for one more?
Yeah, we have time for one more.
So yeah, I've got a photograph of my brother. What are we thinking? He's got the same.
Seriously had a really good observation there. It has a membrane to the egg. That would have been some good AI.
Yeah.
AI, yeah.
Okay, so this one, well, I feel like I know, but maybe I don't know. What do you all think? Theodora, you said AI?
Yep, I'm saying AI.
What's the giveaway, or is it just the vibe?
Something like with the eyes, like it looks like a little bit weird. Like I'm looking, like I start now to look for certain things when I see an image to be able to recognize if it's AI or real. Like to watch, like like in every detail and try to find something. I think it's AI. I think it's AI. It can be real.
What are you thinking, RJ?
I agree. I think it's AI. When I look at the upper lip beard, it looks more like a pattern than individual hair, like very subtle. And I get a little overall uncanny valley vibes. I don't know why.
Yeah, okie dokie. Well, you're all correct. It is Midjourney.
Those are those Hendo eyes. Hendo eyes.
Yeah, we've got those blue eyes. Michael was saying AI as well. We've got to figure out these where the comments come in so they're not cutting over people's faces. We'll have to. We're 1% better.
That'll be 1% at 10% better.
Okay, we're only at 4%. Remember,
we won't be covering RJ's face very soon. All right, is that it?
That's it. That's all, folks. Thank you all for joining us on Daybreak episode 4. It's been 1% better than last week. We will be back next week. Thank you, Theodora. Thank you, RJ.
Thank you, RJ.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
All right, awesome. So we'll see you all in the space. Check out our bios to see how you can connect with us more. Thank you for coming. We're here every Wednesday. Thanks, Hendo. This was awesome.
Thanks, Christel. Yeah, episode 4. Tick. Keep it moving.
Tick. Next one. Every time. I'll see y'all in the space. I'm looking forward to chatting in there. So take care. Thanks, Hendo. Thanks, everyone. Thanks RJ and Theodora. Bye.
Thanks for tuning in to Daybreak. We'll be back next Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss Christel and Hendo on their usual spaces, Creative AI Thursday and AI Friday. Remember X, you rock.